and welcome to your Marlowe Lookie-Loo storybook. I'll be your Marlowe storyteller. You can read along with me in your own book. When you hear this sound, it will be time to turn the page. A Marlowe Lookie-Loo storyteller book and record. Let's visit our friends by going to the very first page. Mail in Time's Day by What a beautiful day in home, isn't it, neighbor? Just like every day before today, and every day after. But today seems like it's even lovelier than usual. Everyone else seems to be in high spirits, too. It's all so nice. I don't think I can see a single frown in this whole entire... Wait a minute. There's someone in the post office, all alone and sadder than I've ever seen him. Eddie, dear, what are you doing here all by yourself?
I didn't see y'all there. I'm working like I usually am. See, I ain't ever been happier.
Are you sure there isn't something the matter?
Well, I suppose I am a little under the weather. I ain't got any mail to deliver.
Really? Not a single parcel or package?
Not even a letter. And what good's a mailman without mail? Shoot. This is my third day in this post office without anyone coming in. I've been spending all my time organizing and reorganizing my paperclip collection.
By size?
By color. See here, this one's more of a silvery gray, and this one here's more of a gray-silver. But this one's more of a Mr. Frankly gray-silver, and this one's...
Eddie, what do you think you'll do?
Oh, gee, I don't know. This hasn't happened before. I'm awful sorry about the sore state I'm in. It ain't very mailmanly of me to be so low and lousy, is it?
Don't say that, Eddie. Today's such a nice day. Maybe looking at how lovely it is will cheer you up.
I suppose so.
We know you'll find a way. You always find a way.
I do, don't I?
Eddie got up from behind the counter and walked up to one of the post office's windows. He thought long and hard about what he could do to bring in more business. There must have been a way to remind his neighbors how nice it was to send and receive mail. After all, what was better than telling someone about your day while using silly stickers or your favorite colored crayon? What about sending someone a beautifully wrapped gift as a surprise to show how much you cared?
My thoughts exactly. There's never been a bad time to tell somebody how much you really love them. But maybe if folks had a day all about it, it'd do the trick.
Eddie cheerfully grabbed a bushel of pink and red paper, his best scissors, and his most reliable glue, and sat down at the nearest table to get to work. It wasn't long before rosy red paper chains and frilly handcrafted hearts filled the post office inside and out. Say, Eddie, what's all this stuff for?
Ain't it obvious? I'm getting ready for mail-in Time's Day.
With a skip in his step, Eddie set off to the neighborhood to spread the word about his brand new holiday. Everyone knew Eddie was a happy fellow, but they were curious what had him so merry today.
Yeah, what are you so happy for, Eddie boy? Did you get a new number 2 pencil?
No sirree, Mr. Beagle. I'm so happy because I'm sharing my brand new holiday.
Really? A new holiday? What is it?
I call it Mail-in Time's Day. It's a holiday all about loving your fellow neighbor.
Love? Like in the movies? Oh, how romantic!
Well, it doesn't only gotta be the lovey-dovey kind of love you're showing. Love your friends and family, telling them how much you care can be twice as nice.
Oh, then how exactly do you show them how much you love them?
That's easy. You write them a letter telling them what they mean to you. And you get them a gift you know they'll love and wrap it up nice with a bow on top. Then they'll do the same for you. Ain't that just peachy?
Oh, is it now? What if you receive naught in return? Imagine, let me set the scene. Your vulnerable, earnest message cast aside. Your gift, lovingly wrapped, now left to sit on the stoop. Oh, so many tragic possibilities.
Sally, stop it. That's an awful thing to think. And no one in our neighborhood would ever do something so cruel and callous. Would they?
Not if they know what's good for them.
Come on now, it ain't about how many things you do or don't get. It's about taking the time out of your busy schedule to pour all your feelings into a lovingly written letter or a heart-shaped gift for the folks in your neighborhood. And the best part is, you don't tell them it was you who sent it or who you're sending it to. That way, it's a big old surprise for everyone.
That's all well and good, but I got one question. Why all the heart stuff?
Oh, nothing says love like a big old heart. And I just think they're real sweet. Oh, but if you'll excuse me, I gotta make sure I'm ready for all those deliveries. So long, Mr. Pillar, Mr. Barnaby, Mr. Darling.
That's funny. He gave us the same spiel earlier. It's a little scary how he can say it the same every time.
I wish I could remember what I want to say. I think that's the most.
Maybe you ought to write to Eddie about how much you love Dad. As much as I don't like agreeing with the competition, Ed might be onto something with all this Valentine's Day stuff. As a matter of fact, I can seize it now, clear as day. Heart-shaped fruits, heart-shaped cans, heart-shaped sundae with little heart-shaped sprinkles on top. Heart-shaped hot dogs on heart-shaped buns. All advertised with heart-shaped sales signs, with heart-shaped deals written out in heart shape. Marker. Don't be ridiculous, Bon. I'd write 'em out in heart-shaped numbers. Silly me.
Thanks to Eddie's new holiday, everyone in home had now become swept up in a fervor of love. Some neighbors had already begun to write exactly how they felt about their fellow felt friends through poetry.
Oh, stupendous darling that you are. How enchanting I find thou. Allow me to count the ways, as countless as they are. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000.
Sally, dear, shouldn't you be at your own home writing this? I thought that much of the enjoyment of a Mail-in-Times Day letter came from the surprise of what was inside.
Nonsense, Poppy dear. This is our first Mail-in-Time Day, and as the best of friends, it simply must be done together. Oh, in fact, have a seat. I'll help you write yours. Allow me to start it off for you.
Sally, I don't need it. I think I'd much prefer
Oh,
to...
stupendous darling that you are. How enchanting I find thou. Allow me to count the ways, as countless as they are.
I'll be taking this, my good man.
Ooh, a fancy schmancy copper mold with all the bells and whistles, and it's shaped like a heart. What a steal! Who's the lucky fella, Jules?
Oh, howdy. I can't tell you that. It's a Mail-in-Times Day secret. Now, wrap it up pretty and put a big bow on top.
And how will you be paying today?
Put it on the tab, Toots.
Ha ha ha! Of course! And don't I? Ooh, a fancy schmancy bowling ball with all the bells and whistles, and it's shaped like a heart? What a steal! Who's the lucky Jane, Frank?
I'm not telling you. Mail-in Times is a private matter. Please, wrap it up nicely if you could, Howdy.
And how will you be paying today?
I'd like to put it on my tab, thank you.
Of course. He's just as bad as her.
Some neighbors preferred to make their mail-in-times gifts on their own. There was nothing quite like a handmade card cut into the shape of a heart, especially made in the privacy of one's very own home.
Hey, kid. Who are you making your Valentine's Day card out to?
I'm making it out to Julie, Frank, Eddie, Sally, Poppy, Howdy, and you.
The whole neighborhood, huh?
Yes, I love everyone. I want them to know. Barnaby,
Yeah, kid.
are you going to make a mail-in-time day card for me?
Gee, Walls, I don't know. What have you done for me lately?
I say good morning to you every day. And I laugh at all your jokes, even if I don't understand them. And one time, I helped you find your hat when you forgot it was on your head.
All right, you convinced me. I noticed you didn't put home on your list.
Because it's a surprise. I didn't want him to find out.
Smart thinking. I bet he's got ears all over the place.
Are you going to make home one too?
What kind of neighbor would I be if I didn't? Dear buddy, oh pal, oh home sweet home of mine. Have you done something new with your windows? 'Cause I'm never in pain when I sees them.
Sure enough, by the end of the day, the mailbox was filled to the brim with warm sentiments and kind regards of all sorts. It did Eddie's heart good to see his friends and neighbors so eager to celebrate his new holiday. That night, Eddie dreamt of beautifully wrapped gifts with bows on top and heartfelt letters written on paper, lovingly cut into the shape of a heart. The next morning, Eddie got up bright and early to begin his delivery route. When he began filling his mailbag, however, he realized something was wrong.
Oh no, everything's pink and red. Nobody marked who the mail was for or where it's from. How did this happen? Oh, wait a tick. Oh, Eddie dear, you nincompoop. You told him to, that's why. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, no, Eddie dear, you listen here. You know you'll find a way. You always find a way. You know your fellow neighbors like the back of your hand. You just gotta deliver it, like normal.
Eddie quickly filled his mailbag with everyone's mail-in-time gifts and headed into home with only a smidgen of fear and a whole lot of confidence. He looked closely at each letter and package he pulled out of his mailbag and did the best he could to take everything to where he felt it belonged. Once the mail-in-time gifts had all been delivered, Eddie made his way back to the post office and sat in his favorite chair. He deserved a break after all that work.
Hooey! Done and done. Eddie dear, it wasn't easy, but you did it. I might be the best mailman this side of the neighborhood, if I do say so myself.
Valentine's Day seemed like it went off without a hitch. But then, Eddie started to think. What if his guesses weren't as good as he thought they were? What if everyone's beautifully wrapped gifts, with bows on top and heartfelt letters written on paper lovingly cut into the shape of a heart, were delivered to all the wrong people? Confessed feelings and personal thoughts would be thrown out in the open for all the neighborhood to see. This was all too much for Eddie Dear to bear.
Oh, no, Eddie dear, you nincompoop! Why'd you think this plan would work?
Like clockwork, the post office phone began to ring, causing Eddie to jump up in his seat. This would no doubt be the beginning of a barrage of unhappy complaints, he thought as he swallowed uneasily. With a heavy sigh, Eddie unwillingly picked the phone off the hook.
Whether letter or parcel, whether rain, sleet, or shine, we weather the weather and never mail in decline. Eddie dear speaking, how can I help you?
Eddie dear, this is Poppy. I wanted to call and tell you your Valentine's Day was such a lovely idea. Simply marvelous.
Lovely? Marvelous, are you sure? Oh, I mean, why would you say something like that?
Well, I checked my mailbox and I was surprised at how many letters and gifts were tucked away inside. My neighbors really are thinking so much about me.
Poppy chirped pleasantly.
Someone was such a sweetheart, too, Eddie. They gave me a bowling ball shaped like a heart. It's so much safer than a bowling ball shaped like a bowling ball. Now there's not a chance it will roll over my foot. Why, it could even make for a decent pie weight, much easier than dried beans. But I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you for such a lovely holiday, dear. I've never felt more at home in home.
That sounds real lovely. Happy to be of service. You have a good day now, you hear?
Eddie was shocked. The phone calls didn't stop there either. The other neighbors had begun calling in to tell him how much they liked the holiday too.
I tells you, Ed, this here gift of mine's a real thing of beauty. It brightens up the place and reminds you what matters most of all in this crazy world. Shucks! My neighbors sure know how to make a caterpillar salesman feel like one in a million.
Oh, mailman, your man-made holiday was an unexpected success. My secret admirer may even know me more than I know myself. A copper pan? It's bold, it's new, it's genius! Oh, it has inspired me to create my next hit theatrical play, Peter Pots and Pans! Oh, a thrilling tale of a young boy and his magical flying kitchenware!
Oh, stupendous starling that you are, how enchanting I find now. Allow me to count the ways, as countless as they are. And then they wrote a bunch of numbers all the way up to 100 and 1,000, Eddie. That's a whole lot of numbers to write on a piece of paper. I'm so touched. I love Valentine's Day.
How do I declare my feelings about thee, effortlessly effervescent companion of mine? Allow me to count the ways as countless as they are. Then they wrote every number, all the way up to 100 and 1,000. I think it's a waste of perfectly good paper, to be frank, but the sentiment is appreciated. Mail-in times isn't so bad, Mr. Dear.
Eddie boy, you wouldn't believe it. My special somebody sent me a whole bunch of coupons crammed into an envelope. No letter and nothing, just the way I likes it. I even got a coupon for 100% off whatever I want. Can you believe it? I'll never have to be funny ever again.
Dear buddy, oh pal, oh home, sweet home, oh mine, have you done something new with your windows? 'Cause I'm never in pain when I see them. I'm glad that whoever wrote me likes my window panes. This was a good idea, Eddie. I knew you would find a way.
You're too kind, Wally. I'm just happy to be of service. You have a good day now, you hear?
Hearing how happy his neighbors were had Eddie's heart all aflutter. Everything had turned out better than he could ever imagine.
Oh, shoot! I spent all day delivering others' things, and I didn't get to deliver mine.
Oh, scratch that. With everything said and done, it was finally time for Eddie to deliver his own mail-in-time letters. He went from house to house, discreetly tucking his letters into each and every neighbor's mailbox. The last stop he made was to home. Before he gave him his Mail-in-Times Day gift, however, Eddie told Home all about his day, worries, successes, and all.
But I guess I knew everyone better than I thought. Everybody called me and told me of how good a job I did. Ain't that funny, Home? I feel so silly about being so worried before. But enough about me. I thought I ought to make a special trip to you before the day was over. I wanted to end my Mail-in-Times Day proper by reading your mind.
Home creaked curiously as Eddie took a seat on the front step. Eddie pulled out a bright red envelope from his mailbag and opened it to read the letter inside.
Dear Home, I wanted to say how much I liked being your neighbor and your friend. You always seem to brighten up when you see me, and I hope you know I feel the same way. Seeing you from my post office, nestled in all them flowers, always tugs on my heart.